Hi everyone, Alex here, AMRC. Today I have the Arrma Nero out, and something new. I got these batteries from Hobby King. They're 3S 6000 milliamp 100C packs, and I got two of them to run this thing on 6S for the first time. Now I've had this almost since it came out, 6-7 years ago. But I never ran it on 6S, mostly because I didn't have the batteries and I didn't feel the need for it. But I found a really good deal from Hobby King on these. I think I paid under $50 for both of them. So there it goes. Let's give it a try. This is what it looks without the body on. Batteries go in here. Has one on each side. And they fit pretty snug. Okay, got the batteries connected, body on, let's go. There's this hill here, but some kids built a fort or something up top there, so I'm not gonna go all the way up and ruin it. And this thing is fast on 6S. Also have this field here next to the park. Ooh, too much brake. I'm not trying to break this thing, because well, most parts are still available. Some are not. I even checked last night. Things like the differentials can't get anymore. Ooh. Climbs that tire. Okay, let's try a full throttle run. Woo, gotta watch for that pole. The poles have a history, not the people. The Polish people, no. Woo. Yeah, I stocked up on parts when I got this. I used to order them from Tower Hobbies in the US, because back then when this came out, Arrma was still on the branch. Arrma was still under Hobbyco, and there was a distributor in Europe, I think somewhere in Belgium, but parts were kind of hard to get and expensive, so I just ordered everything from the US except the car. I got this here in Europe, in Germany, and it was my single most expensive RC purchase. It was something like 650 euro, and I know that's a regular price for a 6S, but Kraton was something like 400, 450 back then. So yeah, almost 50% more. I also had Italian, Arrma Italian. I ran that briefly on 6S. I had ordered some 3X packs, but I think they were really small, like 3,000 or 4,000. But never tried it with this till now. It just powers through everything. And it's heavy. I know right after I ordered this, I had a RC bashing friend who just got this and the X-Max. The X-Max also just came out around the same time, and I drove both. Now I already had this ordered, I was waiting for it to come, but man, compared to this, the X-Max felt like a plastic toy. This feels heavy, you can tell it has weight to it. Ooh. See if I find any spot to jump it without breaking it. Not a big on jumping. Try here, maybe. There's a lot of vegetation here. Nope, not quite a jump. I don't even have a battery meter with me, so I think I'll just run it until I get bored, or I hit low voltage, or God forbid I break something. And that pole and tire would do full speed pass from the end of the field, but I'm a bit scared. Let's see. Full throttle. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Ooh. You know what? Let's try and get on top of the hill. Yeah, so this is what the top looks like. Like I said, I don't want to ruin this, and it's pretty steep on this side, so I'll just stick to running it from here. I think the batteries are getting low. I'm losing power, but it handled it fine. It's fast, that's for sure, but it's also a heavy truck, so that makes a difference in the runtime and the speed. Also managed to unglue this tire, but a little super glue and it should be fine. Whew, that was exciting. Really cool truck. If you want to see more videos, I have a couple more on the channel. I don't run this very often, but when I do, it's always fun. So let me know what you think. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.